Good morning, friends. Welcome to Move with Viviana. I'm Viviana and this is Ruby. And today I'm gonna guide you through a good morning flow. A good morning flow is an easy flow that is gonna get your body started for the rest of the day. And also it's gonna make you feel good and productive. So whenever you're ready, you will only need a mat or a towel. We're gonna start all the way on our backs. So I want you to lay comfortable all the way to the back of your mat and bring your knees into your chest, giving them a nice hug and extending the feet up towards the sky and simply wiggle them, just letting the blood flow towards the heart, maybe flexing and pointing the toes all the way down towards my face and up towards the ceiling, giving them a nice shake to get the movement going. From here, the left foot is gonna come all the way down to the mat and the right knee is gonna open to the side. Flex the right toes, place the leg on top of your left thigh and press the knee open to feel the right hip rotating, opening externally, pressing into your figure four. From here, I'm gonna breathe in. And as you exhale, squeeze the knee towards the bottom of your mat. As you breathe in, roll to the outer part of the left foot. Let the right foot reach the floor. And then you're gonna let the right knee lean towards the ground. The right arm is gonna open to the side. And maybe you wanna gaze towards the right fingertips. Getting into a supine twist. Twisting from your lower belly. As you deep inhale, imagine the air coming all the way down to your rib cage. And as you exhale, pull your lower belly in, getting deeper into your twist. Imagine you're pushing the right shoulder down towards the ground. And you're stretching your neck by gazing to the right, creating a long, elongated neck on the left side. As you breathe in, come back to center. Left sole of the foot comes down. Right knee opens into your figure four. And now we're gonna lean towards the right. So I let the right knee fall to the ground, nicely with control. And then I'm gonna gently push the left knee towards the floor by pressing the right foot down. So here you're gonna feel a nice stretch all the way to the sides of your glute, up to the side body. Inhale, extend the arms above your head. Reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, grab a hold of opposite elbows. It's okay if your hip is off the ground. I'm gonna intentionally lean the left side of my body towards the ground. Try to have 3 points of contact, both of my shoulders down to the mat and the right hip. You might feel the left hip want to lift off. Intentionally try to drive it down. As you breathe in, send the air all the way into your lower belly. As you exhale, sigh it out. One more breath here. And exhale through the mouth. Coming back into center, we're gonna extend the right leg up towards the sky. Flex the foot, so toes pointing down. I'm gonna grab a hold of my calf, open the elbows to the side, and simply pull the leg in. At the same time, I'm gonna crunch it in, bring the forehead up towards the knee and the shoulders off the ground. And I'm gonna breathe in while gently pulsing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the foot all the way down. Palms are coming down to the ground next to your hips. As you inhale, I want you to prepare, fill your belly with air. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips off the ground. Right foot comes up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm gonna flex the foot, toes pointing down, and lower it towards the ground. Keep it hovering, so my heel is not touching the floor. I'm gonna point, so toes towards the back of the mat, and bring it up. Flex, lower it down. Inhale as you rise. Exhale through the nose as you lower. Inhale as you rise. Flex the foot and lower. 2 more. Inhale. Keep on squeezing the quads. Exhale, release. Last one. And bring it all the way down. Very good. Right sole of the foot comes down on the mat. Left leg extends up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee. Open it up towards the left side of the mat. Place your heel into your right thigh. Flex the toes up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm making sure that I'm intentionally sending the left knee towards the bottom of my mat, far away from my face. Flexing the toes up towards the ceiling and engaging the knee. Squeezing, rotating the hip outwards. From here, I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, you're gonna roll to the outer part of your right foot. Left sole is coming down. And then I'm gonna release the left knee towards the ground. Left arm opens to the side. And I'm gazing towards my fingertips. I'm getting into a nice twist to my lower spine. As I'm breathing in, I'm creating space through the ribcage. I feel my chest opening and expanding. And as I'm exhaling, I'm releasing all the air out, pulling the lower belly into my spine and pushing the left shoulder intentionally down to the ground. As you inhale, come back to center or your figure 4. We're gonna take a deep inhale into our figure 4. And as you exhale through the nose, lower the left knee down to the ground. Push gently the right heel down towards the floor. As you're breathing in, extend the arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bend into the elbows, grab a hold of opposite elbows. Feeling a nice stretch into the side body, all the way into your right side. All the way from the lower spine, up towards your armpit, your shoulders, your elbows. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. You might feel some pain since it's early in the morning and our body is tired. That's totally normal. Coming back to center. Releasing the arms, placing the palms down to the ground. Extending the left leg all the way up. Flexing the toes pointing down towards my face, and lower all the way down to the ground. Taking a nice deep inhale, filling up your belly with air. As you exhale, press the right foot down, squeeze your glutes, bring your hips up, and the left leg all the way up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm gonna flex my toes pointing down, and I'm gonna release the heel down towards the ground. Keep it hovering, point the toes, send it back up. We're gonna release for 4 and back up. For 3, keep on squeezing, you got it. For 2, one more. And 1. Send it up, release all the way down, and give a nice hug all the way into your knees. Bring the forehead up and off the ground, shoulders off the ground. And from here, we're gonna start rolling back and front. Warming up into your spine. Keep that chin into your chest until you get momentum and come all the way up. Cross your knees, come into your tabletop position. From here, I want you to spread your fingers, grip them down to the mat, shoulders on top of my wrists, hip on top of my knees. As you inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades back. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck the tailbone in, and bring the chin into your chest. Inhale, release, belly towards the ground, shoulder blades all the way back and towards one another. And open up your neck, gaze up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone in, then round your spine and wrap your shoulders towards one another. 2 more times. Inhale, open up into your cow pose. Exhale, crunch in into your cat. Inhale, let the belly drop. Rise up. As you exhale, tuck everything in. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Coming back to center, we're gonna tuck our toes. Hover the knees off the ground. Keep on protracting the shoulders, pushing them down, far away from your ears. Very good. From here, I'm gonna stay low with my hips. Keep on gazing diagonally forward for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently extend your hips up towards the sky into your downward facing dog. From here, I'm gonna try to find my alignment. So my hands are pushing down and front the mat. My triceps, they're wrapping towards one another. Shoulders are pushing far away from my ears, actively engaging the shoulders. My spine is long and extended. My hips are up towards the sky, and I'm keeping my knees nice and bent, whatever feels comfortable for me. And I'm gonna gaze all the way between my knees. So from here, you can gently step and bend into one knee at a time. Bending one knee, extending the other. Letting the hips move down and up. Gently warming up your hamstrings. Keep on pushing with those shoulders, elongating the spine while you're getting warm. Finding some stillness. Letting your neck relaxed. Maybe shake from left to right, up and down. As you inhale, lift your heels off the ground. Round your spine, come into your high plank. Release the knees down to the ground. Bend the elbows, arch your spine. Lower your chest down to the ground. As you inhale, untuck your toes. Slide through. Open up your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine like you're having a pencil in between your shoulder blades, trying to squeeze it in. Proud chest, tall crown. As you exhale, lower all the way down. I'm gonna bend into my knees. Grab a hold of the outer part of my feet. And as I'm inhaling, I'm gonna kick into my arms. Open up the chest. Exhale, release it all the way down. Press the hands next to my chest. Tuck the toes. Come all the way back into my downward facing dog. From here, I'm gonna bring the right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna point my toes, extend my quad, bring the kneecap up, engage the calf, bend the knee, open up the hip. You might feel like the left heel wants to come a little bit closer to the ground, and the shoulders, they keep on pushing. And we're gonna take big circles with the right knee forward. For 4, and up. For 3, squeeze the right glute. For 2, and 1. Inhale, extend the right knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down into your downward facing dog. Round the spine. Release down to your knees. Give a nice warm shake into your arms. Rotating your wrists. And coming back into your downward facing dog. Pushing with the hands down, you're pushing the mat forward. And your hips are sending all the way up towards the sky. Gazing in between my knees. Inhale, extend the left leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Point your toes. Here I'm touching the ceiling. Point your toes. Extend your quad. Bring your kneecap up. Very good. Maybe drive the right heel a little bit closer to the ground. Bending into the left knee. Opening up the hip. And we're gonna take circles forward for 4. Rotating in. Squeezing the left glute and sending up. 2 more. And last one. Inhale, extend the left knee. Exhale, step it back into your downward facing dog. Bend into the knees. Release them all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Sit back into your heels. Inhale, extend the arms all the way above the sky. Reach up with the fingertips. Gaze in between. Exhale, bend into the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open up your heart space. Inhale, extend. Reach, elongate from the sides of your body. Exhale, bend into the elbows. Open up your heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Draw the shoulder far away from your face. Long neck. Very good. Relax your arms. Bring them all the way into your knees. I'm gonna take a big inhale, open up my heart. Exhale, round the spine. Bring the chin to the chest. So here I'm pulling myself back while my hands are providing resistance against my knees. Feeling the shoulders, wrapping inwards, and tucking my chin all the way into my chest. And gently coming back to center. Give a nice roll to the shoulders all the way up, back and down, long neck, open chest. Inhale, open up your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press the palms in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. I appreciate you being here. Namaste.